Hey guys, Brian Logue here from 6hatsrecording.com. Today we're putting on our mastering engineer hat. Hey guys, Brian Logue here from 6hatsrecording.com. Today we're putting on our mastering engineer hat. So imagine you've recorded your whole project at home, you've mixed it down from like 40 tracks down to 2 tracks, stereo right and left, and now you want to master those. You want to get those volumes up to commercial levels. And the question I keep getting asked is, how do I get the songs on my album to all be around the same volume level? I can get them loud, but one may be louder than the other. So there's certainly some nuance to that, and in the mixing and mastering process, I'm going to show you a trick that's going to get you started on the right track. And as you are building your presets in all of your mastering tools, this trick will help your presets pretty much apply to your mix right away without a whole lot of tweaking. So here it is, here we go. And one other thing, this trick might get me skewered by the mastering community because it is a little unorthodox, but I've used it a lot and I recommend it to a lot of people. So now I'm sharing it with you, YouTube. Here we go. So here's a track, it's an instrumental track, project I'm working on, and let's just give it a listen really quick. All right, so we've got a healthy amount of headroom up here. You can see that it's not hitting anywhere, peaking anywhere. And then over here, we can see we're peaking out at around minus 3.7. It's a little hotter than I normally like to go. I try to aim for around minus 6 to minus 5 even. Minus 3.7 is a bit hot, but I'll show you this trick anyways because ultimately it won't matter. So what we're gonna do is select our track, open our editor, and find the Normalize function. And you can do this in any DAW, Pro Tools, Cubase, whatever. Find the Normalize function and normalize your track. All right, you can see it got a lot louder there. Now we're now peaking at 0 ultimately. And if we play the track back, you're gonna see that it is actually quite a bit louder. Here we go. See, we're hitting right at 0. That's what normalizing does. It pushes the loudest part of the track up to 0. So now we've eliminated all of our headroom, and we need headroom to begin compressing and limiting our track and pushing those volumes up to get them loud. So this didn't just make it louder for mastering, this just brought our levels up to 0. So here's the trick. First thing in your channel strip, insert a gain plugin. And with your gain plugin, then drop it down to minus 6. And watch this. And now see we're peaking at minus 5.1. And what that does is it drops all of your volumes down to the same spot. So if you use this same process on all of your tracks, you'll put your music in, normalize it, insert a gain plugin, set the gain plugin to minus 6, and now all of your tracks will be starting at around the same volume level. So it doesn't matter if they're coming in to be mastered at peaking at minus 5, peaking at minus 4, peaking at minus 3, peaking at minus 7, you've got them all now peaking at the same place at minus 5. And this will give you the headroom you need then to begin your mastering process. Now, as it starts hitting your plugins, all of the presets that you've created will be relatively usable right away because they're all anticipating the same amount of gain coming in. Now, this is a little unorthodox because you normally don't want to cause things to peak when you're mastering, but if you were using some outboard gear, you would have to set your gain stages anyways. So if you're running to an outboard compressor or limiter, you'd adjust the gain knob on that accordingly. So essentially you're doing the same thing by dropping a gain plugin first thing in your chain as you're setting up your gain for the rest of all of your signal path for how you're going to master it. So I hope this gets you guys started on the right path to mastering your own music at home and to get those song levels from song to song relatively close in volume very quickly. Hope this helps you out. For more tips and tricks, check out 6hatsrecording.com. We appreciate the likes and the shares and all the encouragement. See you next time.